This is Paul for Redneck Sports. I believe that everybody should win in life, or at least attempt to. The first three maxims of General Robert Neyland's game maxims, I believe apply to everybody. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. If at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam. Welcome to the channel. Now let's discuss some sports. Like, subscribe, comment. Show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy y'all. This is Paul with Redneck Sports. I got a link tree down below if you want to contact me via social media or if you want to help me out via Patreon. So, today's topic is going to be the 4 teams that I think have the highest chance of making it to the college football playoffs. One team is going to make it to the CFP. It's the highest ranked team in the group of 5. Now, yes, there may be some other considerations, but these are the 4 teams that I think right now, and I could be wrong, but I'm going to say that these 4 teams are possibly the best chance. I think they've got interesting records. I think that they're really strong candidates. And I honestly think everybody should pay attention to them for the rest of the season because they're scary and they've got some backing behind them. Okay, the first team that I am going to talk about, not in any order, mind you, but the first team is Liberty University Flames. These folks already this year have beaten Campbell, New Mexico State, UTEP, and East Carolina. They're playing App State, Florida International, Kennesaw State, Jack State, Middle Tennessee, UMass, Western Kentucky, and Sam Houston. That's who they have left. They are a powerhouse that people don't pay attention to. In the years that they've been in the Football Bowl series, they played the Cure Bowl twice. They beat Georgia Southern, Coastal Carolina. That was 2019, 2020. 2021, Lending Tree Bowl. Eastern Michigan won that one. 2022, they played in the Boca Raton Bowl. They lost it to Toledo. Last year, they played in the Fiesta Bowl against Oregon. Now, they lost it. It was a pretty bad loss. But still, we're talking about 2023, they were 13-1. That was last year, and they only lost to Oregon. This is a scary, good team. Their current head coach is Jamie Chadwell, and this was an interesting hire, and they've already got a pretty decent season going. They don't play anybody scary. That might be the only thing that hurts them. But Liberty's really scary. So this is the first team that I'm going to say, hey, pay attention to them. They have a chance. I think they could go to the Conference USA Championship and win it and make it. Now, I covered JMU yesterday. They are a scary team. They beat North Carolina 70-50 at North Carolina. Mac Brown was not happy about that. They're part of the Sun Belt Conference, and their record, let me tell you. Okay, so far this year, they've played Charlotte 30-7. Gardner-Webb, yes, I know neither one of those 2 teams are that big of a deal. 13-6. UNC 70-50. They're playing Ball State, Louisiana Monroe, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, Southern Miss, Georgia State, Old Dominion, App State, and Marshall. Now, last year they went 11-1. This year, I honestly think that they have a chance of getting that Sun Belt Conference championship. I think because of the UNC win, they've actually got a strong case. They beat a Power 5 team. Yes, it's UNC, but I think that this puts them in a shot to do something a little bit more. I think this gives them a little bit of an edge over Liberty, and I think that they have a really good shot just as well. So that's the Dukes from JMU. So the third team I'm going to talk about is the University of Southern Florida. Now, kind of got a UT connection there because Alex Golish was the 2022 offensive coordinator when we did really good. And he went to South Florida, and okay, he didn't beat Miami or Alabama, but he gave them fits and starts. The first half, they did some damage. And here's the thing, they don't have the quality of player. They've got quality players, don't get me wrong, but they don't have those 5 stars. They don't have that as many 4 stars, if they even have any 4 stars. But Golish is making them scary. Now, they're in the American Athletic Conference, which, in all honesty, I think is a pretty wide open conference right now. They played Bethune-Cookman and beat them 48-3. Alabama beat them 42-16. They beat Southern Miss 49-24. Miami beat them 50-15. They've got Tulane, which is a scary team. Memphis, which could be scary. Navy, which could be scary. UAB, which is interesting. Rice, Tulsa, Charlotte, Florida Atlantic. They've got a schedule that could say, hey, look at us. We have got some quality losses. Yes, they are losses, but we've also got some quality wins. I think people need to take a look at South Florida. I think that they've got a really good chance. I mean, heck, they gave Alabama last year fits and starts. This is the kind of team that they are. Alex Golish knows what he's doing. And on top of the fact that they beat in the Boca Raton Bowl, they beat Syracuse 45-0 last year. This is a team to pay attention to. And not just because of Alex Golish, but they've just got a total team. So, for the fourth team, we're going to go with Boise State. I'm a little shaky on them. Not saying that I don't think they're not a good team. They went through some problems last year. They had to get fixed. I think that Spencer Danielson has turned them in a good direction. Now, so far this year, they beat Georgia Southern 56-45. They got beat by Oregon, but let me tell you, 37-34 against number 8 Oregon. Yeah, I think that they're doing pretty good. Portland State, they beat 56-14. Now they got Washington State next week. They've got Utah State the week after. Hawaii, UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, and Oregon State. They're a Mountain West team. I think the only teams that they really will have headaches with, they're probably going to have headaches with Oregon State and Washington State because both those two are trying to make a statement. UNLV, really good team. But other than that, I think they have a pretty manageable schedule. They're ranked right now, which gives them a boost up. I think that Boise State under Spencer Danielson has redone what they needed to do to be a winning program. And honestly, I can see them ending up going all the way. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go all the way to a national championship. I'm saying they're going all the way to college football playoff. So let's get on to the other three schools I want to talk about. Okay, I'm going to go with three teams that have a shot, maybe. I don't think they really will get there, but good Lord. The three teams as of right now are looking like, yes, they're going to a bowl game. All three of them. And that's the service academies. Navy, go Navy, beat Army. Army and Air Force. Air Force has got the best chance of the three. They've got the normal, hey, we're always going to bowl games. But Army and Navy are undefeated, and they're not looking like they're going to slow down. Now, I'm not going to go heavy into it. They've got to play against Notre Dame. They've got all kinds of big schools they've got to play against. I don't think that they're going to come away as good as I would like for them to be, preferably Navy winning the Commander-in-Chief Cup. But past that, I honestly think that these three are showing out this year in a way that is impressive. Navy just fired Ken Niumatalolo, which I am sad about. I liked Ken Niumatalolo, and it took me so long to remember how to say his name properly. But I think that these three schools should be watched. I think if they keep playing the way that they're playing right now, that they might have a shot. It'd be difficult, probably Air Force over any of the other two, just because of their historic record, not because of, I think, Army and Navy are anywhere's less. I would like to see Navy go, but I think they're three teams that you need to watch, and them making it would be amazing. But that could just be the Marine in me wanting to see that happen. So these are the four teams that I honestly think will have the greatest shot at making the college football playoffs this year. Now, yes, the dreamer in me is also wanting to consider the service academies just because of how well they're playing this year. But Liberty is a team that is scary good. Southern Florida is, well, look at how they're playing. Boise, look at how they're playing. JMU, yeah, they're another scary good. Those four teams, they're scary good, and they're making wins or playing in a way that is high level to the point of that if they were Power 5, they'd probably have the players to pull off what they almost did. And then there's the fact of that JMU actually did pull off a Power 5 win. Yeah, I honestly think that this is these four should be paid attention to. I also think that service academies, with what they're already doing so far this year, I think we should pay attention to them. I don't know if they would have a shot at the playoffs, but you never know. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. I've had some fairly good success with all of my Redneck Sports stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the topic. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that rigmarole. And also, just let me know what you want to hear about. I'll give a redneck spin to this stuff. Let me tell you, I love sports. So I love people that want to join me in that. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.